Hello. Make sure everything is set here. Are we on? We are live. Okay. Thank you. Hello. And welcome to Loyal Royal Tarot. My name is Royal. If this is your first time joining me, we want to say welcome to you. And if you're coming back for more, of course, I'm opening up my space with grace and welcoming you in the place as well. And on top of that, I'm going to send you and yours good energy on today. Yes, and I thank you in advance for the return gesture. Thank you. Yeah, we're about to jump into the he said, she said reading. I'm not even going to talk a lot before you right now. I'm about to shuffle these cards and we're going to await the fly. We're getting a message from Divine Feminine. If you haven't checked out the message, it was really short and sweet. Yesterday's message, Divine Masculine. Okay, this is a he said, she said reading. And before we even get into that, I just want to let you know this reading is going to be for anyone who may be in a connection that they feel is of significance, whether you're at a distance from this person or you are close in proximity. This message can be for you. This message, in fact, can be for someone who have yet to meet this person, and this could be the energy surrounding it, giving you foresight. However, I want you to get in where you fit in as it relates to these stories, because these are nothing but stories, ideas, impressions, words on cards, and you apply them to your life as you deem necessary. And I want you to receive it. Otherwise, or other words, if it's not your message, I want you to leave it as if I never said a word. That's how easy this is, because you are the author of your life. And I'm simply here as an editor, cleaning up your story or making something very simple, concrete, plain, easy to be understood. And the rest is up to you. So we're going to go in here. Divine Masculine, and as I was saying in a previous reading, had become aware that Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine is in fact the one. For whatever reason, whether it was rumors or gossip or just being blindsided from the truth, we revealed in the last message that Divine Masculine found out he has now become aware that Divine Feminine is in fact the one for him, and it came by way of some salty occurrence, meaning I don't know if he, when you feel salty about something, it's like, dang, I thought, it's like you should have known, you woulda, coulda, shoulda type energy. You should have known, you didn't know. Dang, it really is like this. That's the type of energy that Divine Masculine had towards the Divine Feminine. So we're going to get a response from Divine Feminine now that she knows that her person knows the value of their connection. So we're waiting for the fly, and we thank you, Spirit. There it is. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. Look what it says here. All of these cards, there are no duplicates. And I love the way the storyline continues. The narrative is in sync with the message that we had on yesterday. Magical is coming out. Divine Feminine is responding to the enlightenment of her Divine Masculine, realizing the value of this connection. She's like, wow, this is magical. This is Divine Feminine's response. And look at the bottom of the deck. Look at it. Look at it. It says, we will age gracefully. Divine Feminine says, we, Divine Masculine, if you're out there listening, will age gracefully. This is a nice way to start off the week. Magical. We will age gracefully. She feels like the whole thing, the connection, the meeting of this individual, him realizing now the value of their connection. They may have went through a period where the value wasn't there. Maybe someone was putting more into something than the other. But regardless, divine feminine is showing up very mature. She didn't rub it in divine masculine's face like, I told you I was, nah. You know what I mean? Just that type of energy, because he was already feeling salty. You know, people realize when they're wrong. And it's not necessary all the time for you to remind them how wrong they are. If they're acknowledging that they're wrong, just move out of the way with some new information that provides growth or solution or inspiration. And that's what divine feminine did. She said, oh my God, divine masculine, that's magical. You know what? Now, as a result of you being on the same page as me and me being on the same page as you, we will age gracefully. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so I'm sensing here too. I think I'm gonna get another message, another love message. We're gonna pull this out. We will age gracefully. Something wants to fall. Oh, we will age gracefully. She says here, I am so jealous over you. This came out. Divine feminine says, I am so jealous over you. Clarify that message, spirit. I am so jealous over you. We will age gracefully. I am so jealous over you. Too many cards. We use the Light Seers Oracle deck. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So it looks as though here, to be honest, the divine feminine has released the burdens of all of her fears and anxiety as it relates to any possessiveness over this divine masculine. Look, we have the 10 of Wands and then the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is representative of anxiety, worryation and grief, sleepless nights, rapid thoughts without direction or control, you know? But this is the Bag Lady card. Someone has, divine feminine seems to me here that she's also been doing her work. I'm really liking the way the both divine masculine and divine feminine are showing up here, because I see growth. This was kind of like, when I see a sore thumb coming in a message that is not quite fitting, then we got to connect the dots. I am so jealous over you. Like I said, divine feminine recognized the value of the connection before divine masculine. This is a strong possibility. And because of that, she may have been in a place of needing and wanting him to realize something. And because he was out of sync with her energetically, he may have been putting his interest and his time into other things. And this is exactly why divine feminine is showing up saying, I am so jealous over you. I wanted to clarify this because we see here that she's released that jealous air that was around her. See the baggage here? 10 of Wands. There is no 11 of Wands inside of the tarot deck, which means it can't get no final than this. I'm seeing here that Divine Feminine put aside this uh, energy of wanting to hold on tight to something so hard. If you hold on tight to something so hard, how are you able to receive, right? Divine Masculine wants to give you something, Divine Feminine, but you're like, I can't even flex my muscles. Like, let go. Let go. What's yours will always be yours. That's interesting, Divine Feminine. Let's get another message here as we were starting to do. There it is. Divine Feminine is still speaking. You amaze me. I am not the same. I change. And she did. She's no longer, Divine Feminine is no longer pressed as it relates to this connection. She's recognizing only the value inside of her Divine Masculine, the value that he brings. She said, you amaze me. It's something about you, Divine Masculine, even in your absence, that has caused Divine Feminine to transform into something greater. That's what I'm seeing. I am not the same. I changed. Magical is here. We will age gracefully. Maybe there was an age difference here. I'm just speculating. And Divine Feminine has come to a place where she has adorned herself so much that she's not bothered by age or time. Whether a woman is more aged than she is, meaning mature, or she's younger in nature, she's unbothered because she recognizes her power. And she also realizes that time is nothing more than space. You know what I'm saying? Time, I used to say time is an illusion, but it's the perception thereof that is. It's the perception thereof that is. Time is not necessarily an illusion. It's how you process it. We are not getting old. No. You're supposed to become newer every day. I mean, I'm saying, according to how philosophy teaches us, even if it's not philosophy, just life itself, nature, everything becomes new. When it becomes old, it becomes cold. And when something is cold, it's in a frozen state. So the opposite of alive and warm-blooded would be dead and cold-blooded, which is old. Otherwise, you're still new. Divine Feminine recognizes this. She's spirit. I was just about to say that. She's not letting anything intimidate her. This woman, I don't care how old you are, by the way, how new you are, because we don't do old here, because last time I checked, we still got warm blood flowing through our veins. She's fearless. No other woman intimidates her. Not the 18-year-old with the backpack hitting the college. Not the 30-year-old that's sitting at the desk making things happen. Not the 60-year-old that's well polished. And you know what I'm saying? This woman here, this Divine Feminine, is fearless as it relates to age. She knows that anything that she can do, somebody else can do, she can do just as good or better. This woman is fearless. There may be an age difference here. Maybe. It's a possibility. So we're going to get a Creator's Oracle message right now. We are. So If you don't leave here with anything else, I want you to know that the opposite of old is not young. It's not. It's not. The opposite of old is not young. The opposite of old is new. So in this world, you're either old or you're new. It's just that simple. And when you're old, you're cold. You're not moving anymore. You're frozen. You're no longer of use. That's the definition of old. Look it up. Needing to be discarded, no longer of use. That's the definition of old. So why would you classify yourself as old? Others might do it, but you got to know your own truth. And this is how you're going to show up fearless. You can sit and stand next to any woman or man, no matter the age. If you know your position, if you know your power, if you know your worth, right? Thank you for Creator's Oracle message, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for a Creator's Oracle message. Thank you, Spirit. I thank you for your patience. Stick with me. You don't want to miss a beat. There it is. Gratitude again. The noun. Say thank you. Say thank you for this truth. That's why I said we will age gracefully, because you will be like wine. Fine like wine. Wine gets better with time. That's what they always told us. We're supposed to evolve. But then it's like that doesn't show up in society. It's about after a certain age, now you're old. That means that you're no longer of use, ready to be discarded. I want you to remember that. The next time you think about even using that term to describe yourself. If others want to think whatever, at the end of the day is your truth. And that's what's manifesting into your person as a person. Gratitude again. Say thank you again and again and again and again. That's what your instruction is today. At the bottom of the deck, it's saying, do it now, right now. Just say thank you. I thank you for my life. I thank you that I feel refreshed and I feel brand new. Yeah. And we're going to wrap it up real quick with a message from Divine Masculine. How is he responding to what Divine Feminine has said? Fearless. He's showing up fearless too. I'm loving this energy. Thank you, Spirit. Why haven't you called me? I don't know. I just seen it. Why haven't you called me? Somebody was, why haven't you called me? Somebody's anticipating a phone call. Wow. It's still at the bottom of the deck. It says, why haven't you called me? All right. So that's up to you. Whoever's watching, you might want to pick up the phone and give that significant other, whoever he or she may be, just a call. They're wondering, why haven't you called me? Maybe you have just took some time apart and wanted to give somebody space. They want to know, why haven't you called me? Divine Masculine, yes. He says your fitness, I know my cards are battered. They've been through World War III. Your fitness turns me on. I'm sensing here that this is someone who does not look their age. They don't. And at first, because of society, it bothered. This connection was bothered by this. This is what I'm sensing. And now it's all making sense, even down to the fact as to why Divine Masculine was Saudi. Once he found out that, look, this woman just might be for me. Because I'm sensing that Divine Feminine, you've proven yourself just through your life, like just showing up as you are, even in a silent place. Like you don't even have to say a word. If your fitness is turning somebody's on, this is your stature. There's something here about you that turns this person on. He didn't just say, oh, your booty turns me on. Oh, I like your breasts. He says your fitness turns me on. Look, he's mirroring you. Did I put these cards in the back? Look, I put all the cards back in the deck, right? Reshuffle. Magical comes out again for him. He feels like, you right, baby, this is magical. Your fitness turns me on. Dang. Look at this. I told you it was about outside influences. He says, divine masculine is saying to divine feminine, those against us will fall as we rise. And this is why your ancestors and spirit guides are telling you both to celebrate by giving thanks. There's something powerful in gratitude, just saying thank you right where you are. In the midst of whatever is going on, what you think you have, what you think you need, what you think you may be lacking. It's showing up and saying, you know what? I am grateful for everything that I have right now. Wasn't it at the bottom of the deck? Where's my deck? What do you got 10 fingers? I know I got 10. Thank you. You got breath? I know I got breath. Thank you. You met this person whose eyes have now been opened to the value of this connection. Say thank you. And finally, we're going to get our next best course of action. We know that gratitude was there, but a personal message from Spirit as to in what way is best, Spirit, for this connection to move forward. Should I go to this or the Light Seers deck? Hesitant. Perhaps to be confident in your movements and not hesitant. Hesitation breeds procrastination, and we already seen in the other reading that things were moving slow. So I'm getting that that's part of your next best course of action. What is the next best course of action as we wrap this up? I'm glad it's just regal. Yes, you have to stand in this energy now. Regal. Do you know what regal means? Regal is synonymous to the word royal. To be regal is to be royal. To be royal is the highest form of self-acceptance of how valuable you really are. They want you to step into this proudness. Yes, your fitness turns me on. I'm sensing here. Be confident in your stature and in your poise. Your poise is how you position yourself when you show up in the world. Be regal. This is the command from your ancestors and spirit guides. And I don't like to use the word command because they don't handle us like slaves. Our ancestors and spirit guides are gentle. They're compelling you, commissioning you, persuading you to be regal, divine feminine, and divine masculine. Show up in your royal state. I dream about you. I'm sensing here in closing, because remember, this last message was in relation to what is it? What is your next best course of action as it relates to what has been revealed here? I dream about you. I'm sensing that this has everything to do with dreams, your dreams, divine masculine's dreams, whatever it is that you set foot to do, be regal. I'm going to end it there. Beautiful reading. I want to thank you so much for watching Loyal Royal Tarot. And until next time.